Hi guys, I'm back from, time off for Christmas and traveling and all that. And unfortunately, I'm still working on Christmas because I have so much stuff and I had things started and I just don't want to put unfinished projects away for a year. So I'm still working on it. And last night I was just doing different things and I had a bunch of bits and pieces and I had this idea. When you got little bits and pieces and scraps and things on your desk, sometimes we make tags out of them or whatever, and I decided that I'm going to start this idea. I'm going to have a blank piece of paper near me somewhere when I'm working, and when I get a scrap that's not usable for something else, I guess, I'm just going to start collaging it like I did this paper. Just gluing it down on there, and it should be all of the papers that I'm working on, or yeah, so there should be kind of coordinating papers is what I'm saying. So like this is all Christmas. So what am I going to do with this? Well, if I deem it pretty enough, I might keep it and use it as pages in future journals. See, like for instance, I made a photocopy of this one. And I think it looks better as a photocopy actually. So I think it might make a pretty page, but since it's not great and wonderful, I would probably end up cutting it into tags and pockets and using it as a base for some, adding different elements to it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. As I'm trying to clean up all this Christmas stuff and things keep falling, is take my piece of paper and just start gluing stuff. I got two here. And it doesn't have to be on there perfect the first time, just to kind of get it placed. And like here I have a bunch of scraps that I'm working on. Got a basket of stuff right there. And these kind of coordinate. Let's see if I'm in frame, kind of. That's kind of in a shadow. These kind of color a little bit. Well, that's not one of them. It could be, I guess. Pretty shade of green. But like this piece here, and this is some sticky stuff, but it's all the same sort of colors. This was from some packaging. I ordered something off of, I think it was Etsy for Christmas, and it came wrapped in this craft paper with snowflakes on it, so definitely want to use that. And this is from just a bunch of it's paper ornaments that you can make, and this is showing you what it's supposed to look like, so I don't know why that couldn't go there. And there's another one, the green one, so we just kind of trim it up. These are just things that basically should be thrown away. Okay, that's kind of got a corner on it, so let's do that up there. But I think it might make a fairly pretty collage, so let's try it and just add to it as I'm finished cleaning. So I don't think I'm necessarily going to finish it today, but and even some tissue paper, which just got dropped and it's out of place or something, I think it would work on here too. So that's what I'm going to work on, gluing this stuff down, except I think I left my glue stick in the other room. So I don't see any glue. I see Elmer's. Wonderful, wonderful. So anyway, oh, here's one. And a lot of these pieces are kind of thick, so I'm not sure this will permanently hold it, but the other one I did, I went over it with some really thin Mod Podge because I was getting really low and I was working on some napkins. And oops, let me get that up a little bit. I don't know if you can see. So I thinned my Mod Podge out a little bit, and I like it like that, okay, except it doesn't make it to me as thick. I guess that makes sense. You thin it, so I mean when it dries. Usually whenever it dries, it has a thickness to the project. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but anyway, I'll show you what I was doing. I'll grab it real quick. It's right here. I was putting napkins. No, actually, this is tissue paper, like you were wrapping your presents in, on some music paper. And I just went through, the trash, the Christmas trash, and pulling out all the tissue paper and just gluing it onto this music paper with Mod Podge. So I think if I hadn't thinned it down, it would be a little thicker feeling. I'm not sure if it will or not. But anyway, these are just to be ready for just whatever, different embellishments when I get to that point. And this particular journal I'm finishing up on, I may not use those at all, but I kind of wanted a Christmas journal that was like I'm cleaning out the refrigerator type journal. So anything goes on it, just whatever I find on my desk. And when I got tubs behind me of different Christmas stuff. I go through it, try to organize it, that sort of thing. So I'll show you that journal in just a second. Get this glued down, and I will go back and fill in. Oh, stuff's falling behind me. Yes, I'm surrounded by stuff. I'll go back and fill that up later with stuff. Let me just go ahead and glue this down. You see, I've got some real pretty washi, I think it'd be. Maybe just run some there like that, maybe. Okay. And this is, I've shown it before. It's like, it's sticky and it's in a row, like duct tape's in a row. And you just peel it off. I got it at the Just a Buck store before it went out of business, and that's got an edge on it. So let me just put it down here. I'm not having much luck catching those edges. Anyway, so those colors kind of coordinate. So, oh, I didn't put this on. I'm going to kind of wait to put that. No. Go ahead and put it on because it has the cut edges. So, anyway, you see what I'm doing. Everybody's done this. They've just made a little collage paper, and they use them as Franken papers and Franken tags and that sort of thing. So I'm not going to sew this. I'm just going to make my own scrapbook paper out of it. I wonder if I could peel that up. Nope, too late. So anyway, that's what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up and going through. I'm making these master pages to be either cut up or saved as future pages. And I'm also working on this journal. I mentioned it in another video. I had lost it. I couldn't find it. And I finally found it. And here was the fabric that was on the spine. And I just decided I didn't like the way I had put it on there. It was too narrow and it was too close to the fold and it was pulling off. And I said, forget it. I ripped it off and glued this on. The only thing about this snowflake, not snowflake, what are those things? Stockings, is that when you flip it over, they're upside down on the inside. Doesn't the blue really show up there? Oh, that's great. So those stockings are upside down, but the signatures will be here, and I'll put some sort of trim here, so it won't be that bad. But anyway, that's the journal cover. I mean, I obviously don't have that part decorated yet, but this is still drying. And I had kind of gathered up the papers for it, so last night I cut them and I started doing a little decorating. And this is kind of a combination of just, whatever I had laying around. And see this right here, I made a little tuck out of it. It was the envelope to a Christmas card I got in the mail, and there was the seal that sealed the flap. So this was a bag, and that is from those paper ornaments book I had. And you're supposed to roll it into a cone. Well, I just made a little tuck out of it. This is from some Christmas cookies. I don't know what you call it, a booklet that had a whole bunch of different Christmas cookie recipes that you can tear out. Copy paper. So just a variety of papers, and just no theme except Christmas. So it could be bright colors, dull colors, whatever. There's my center of my signature. So anyway, that's kind of where I've got 3 of those, and that's what I'm kind of working on. So I'm going to keep cleaning out and decorating, and I won't do a blow by blow thing of this Christmas album because I know people are moving on, so I'll just show it when I'm done. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. So thanks for watching. Bye.